Hello and welcome to another update video about Solana. After the mini sell-off we had late yesterday, and Solana has followed the forecast and has indeed now tested the support zone. The wave 2 support for this pullback is defined between $140.64 and $119.67. So the $119 level is an absolute key pivot. It's not only Fibonacci support, it was previous support, structural support in July, on the 5th of July and the 24th of June. You might remember that. That was the key lower boundary here of this overall channel that we actually had on the chart. Not channel, more a range. So you see here, this level was key already in April. 119, 119. Here, plus minus a couple of dollars. So, and now again, it's a key pivot. Doesn't mean we have to test that level again, even though it's possible. Of course, anything is possible. It's not even unlikely because the trend is still down locally. But if this is the wave count, or if this is the correct wave count, we shouldn't necessarily go down that low. Important to recognize that we're still dealing here with this trend line. There are plenty of touch points. So we have on the Solana chart 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 touch points. Pretty good. We have a corrective looking pullback, which would suggest that trend continuation to the upside after this rally that happened between the 5th of August and the 8th of August. The trend continuation to the upside is likely, or at least the bulls have a chance, but only as long as the $119 level is holding. That should really not be broken to the downside. And the next support is at $134.16 and $128. There are just 4 levels to watch here in this, you could say Fibonacci support zone. Earlier today, one of my last updates I provided for gold members on Discord, that was yesterday, it did say that the scenario on the Solana chart has not changed. It seems likely that the support zone will be tested. And you saw here this one more low on the chart. Yeah, surely it could have bottomed already, but as I said in the last video, this was not very likely. Also only marked with a question mark. But this 5th wave we were watching for has now happened. Does it mean the 5th wave is complete? Does it mean we need to turn around? Well, at least the wave count to the downside is full. Of course, it could stretch out a little bit further to the downside if it needs to, in case the correction wasn't sufficient to correct, because that's what they're doing. They're correcting price movements to correct the initial rally that happened here between the 5th of August and the 9th of August. What would then be a first signal that we're actually turning around? So initially, minimally, I'd like to see a break above the trend line. I would argue if it's a sustained break above the trend line, it's actually a pretty good signal that at least a low of sorts is in place here, which could then drive the price higher to $200 plus because it has so many touch points. So it's quite a relevant trend line. Essentially, we want it to break to give us a signal that the move up is starting, and then a break above the green line there at $163.70 would be further evidence that a low has formed in this wave 2. Already a break above the last high would be an early signal at $152. So trend line, 152, and then probably the best signal, but also the latest one, will be a break above $163.70. Ultimately, what we need is the next 1-2 setup. So also the 3rd wave up, circle wave 3, should be a 5-wave move. And the 1st and the 2nd waves, so wave 1, wave 2, forming a higher low, that's needed as well. So breaking above those technical levels I mentioned, together with a 5-wave move up, followed by a 3-wave pullback, will be a good signal. For now, I'm just watching if a reversal can form. The minimum expectations for this downside structure are now fulfilled. So I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.